It says I'm live.
See if my phone catches it.
I guess they'll have to let me know if they can hear me or see me or anything. What I do, shut the chat off?
There we go. Yep, we're live. I think it's just me and you in here because I only got two.
Oh, there's somebody.
Oh, yeah. See and hear. Going live.
Hi, Ben.
Because.
Because. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, guys. What's it say? Lean in. Lean in. Lean in. Eric, he's on there. Ben Johnson, howdy. Yeah, I can just about read this over here with my glasses. I may have to shed the glasses to see what guys are saying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How many we got in there?
We got 6, it says.
Oh, okay. Jeremiah's here with me. He's sitting right over there. There we go. Just in case Grandpa can't see. Well, fire away. Any questions?
We got 14.
14. Jeez.
My boy and I are eating pizza, watching fun-filled evening in Kansas.
Well, you must be starved for entertainment, Ben. That's all I can say. Didn't pay the cable bill this month, did you?
Hi from Canada, Fred. Can't say the last name.
Well, hi, Fred. Hi from Iowa. I seem to know more people in Canada now than I do in my own town.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, here from what? PA, Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. Man, I'm going to have to quit saying stuff about Easterners, ain't I? Yeah. I didn't know anybody out that way was watching.
Well, having a daughter-in-law doesn't stop you, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Hi, also from Canada, Tom Smith.
Tom Smith from Canada. Hello.
One of those agents, you know.
Redneck Coach Works. Glenn with one N. And there's Fred. Yeah. Because then my son Oliver says hi. He loves your stop actions.
Oh, nice.
Oh, great. Well, thank you.
Can't find anything on cable half as good as this. Eric says.
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Wagner. Hi.
Douglas Green, hi.
Douglas Green, hi. Yeah. Oh, Glenn there at the Redneck Coach Works. Boy, he's got a project and a half. I saw a picture the other day where he just gutted a truck.
Oh, jeez.
He's committed now.
Pot committed, yeah. Oh, you didn't tell people you got Earl down here.
Yeah, Earl's down here. He's down here. He's actually around the one thing I don't want him around, which is a cord to the computer. So naturally, he's, been biting it and pawing at it. I'm hoping he'll get up on my lap here in a little bit. And there he is, right by it again.
Right there,
laying on it. Okay.
Bit of a big chunk on this one.
Oh. You sure did, Glenn. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the rest of you guys aren't familiar with Redneck Coach Works, go look it up.
Eric Hutchins says, sounds like a cat.
Yeah, that's right, Eric. Yeah. Yeah. Glenn's one of them few people on YouTube that knows what he's doing. And He needs more subscribers because there isn't enough people telling him he's full of it. So, oh my God, Carter Hairstyling just showed up.
24-hour marathon live stream, question mark.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go at least 16th of that. Yeah, 24 hours. How you doing, Kyle?
Coach Work says, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. David Watts, bonjour.
Bonjour.
All right. What does that mean?
Margot say what's French? Fouffle?
Oh, it's French.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, there's why I didn't recognize it.
it's hello, I think.
Well, bonjour to you. Yeah.
Francais, that's what it is.
Yeah, I watched did you watch Kyle chop the top finally on that thing?
No, I saw the thumbnail for it. It looks like a pretty big chop, but I'm guessing it's just sitting up there.
Yeah.
Good evening. Joe
Joe.
Doucette?
Joe. Every time you tune into one of my shows and I write, "Hey Joe," in my mind I go, "Hey Joe, where are you going with that gun?"
Isn't that soup of the day? Bonjour.
Yeah, there you go. Soup of the day. Bonjour.
Flivver's here.
Flivver's here. Boy, there is just nothing to watch in Canada, is there? No, there's just nothing.
Joe says, I know, never heard that before.
What's Kyle say?
He says, any plans to restore some French cars? I heard that makes epic YouTube content.
Oh, yeah. I hear it just drives people to your station. Yeah.
The only French car you have doesn't need
Yeah.
restored yet.
Sad story about that, Kyle. Got to checking into the recent history of Chrysler Motors. Turns out my Challenger's French. So, she's for sale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lovely Peugeot sitting out in the garage there.
Yeah, I got a Peugeot. That's the way my whole life's gone. Oh, and there's the guy. I can't say the name of his channel, but he's from New Zealand.
Assimilation.
A couple hours before beer time here, but I'm making an exception. Yeah, I'd advise you just get rip roaring drunk to watch this. That's my advice because it's just not going to make sense without some alcohol.
Coach Work says Diff's doing that in Africa.
Yes, Diff over there in South Africa.
Oh, okay, nice.
I think Glenn's the one that turned me on to him. Somebody did. And I've been watching him for about 6 months now.
Baggett Corner says good evening.
Baggett Corner, good evening to you. He's one of the recent guys that showed up. I think Flivver led him down the path of destruction watching this.
Askemation.
Askemation.
How do you say that?
Well, I'll always remember the first part of that.
Yeah.
But the rest of it I seem to struggle with. Yeah, if some of you guys aren't watching God, what's the name? Come on, Grandpa. The guy in Africa.
Oh, I don't know. You told me about it.
Yeah. Rat Rods for Africa or something
Yeah.
like that. If you're not watching Diff over there, watch him. It's great.
Yeah.
I've just got neighbors looking in my garage door wondering what the hell I'm doing. He's got real monkeys looking in there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see all you guys. I thought maybe I'd be sitting here by myself looking at the water heater.
22 people looking at you.
22 people. Man, that's a crowd.
That's a crowd.
I can remember playing band jobs in bars where that is 20 more people than we were playing for.
Went past maybe
Mike Seff.
Mike Seff, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're way past. Maybe it actually worked. Can you believe it? Grandpa did it. Pulled it off.
David Watts says a Citroen 2 CV would be a nice second project. 5 doors and 2 cylinders.
Well, if I could be serious for just a second, I would give a lot for a 2CV. I'm in love with them, and I don't know why. They're probably an awful car, but I would love to have one. But man, they get over here in the States, they're worth a fortune.
Wagner says, have you started the T engine rebuild yet?
Yes, I have. Thanks for picking that scab. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I've done about 4 or 5 things, and I think at least one of them has went right. So you'll be seeing all that disaster soon.
Hutchins says the water heater might be more entertaining.
Might be. Yeah, it's kept me company down here a lot.
Shopcat's here. He says,
Shop Cat. There's Shop Cat. You all moved into your house?
Shopcat says, I like 2 CVs, 2 bucket list drive. Coach Work says, howdy. Joe says, hi, Shopcat. We got Flipper. I've driven a 2 CV, super fun to drive.
Oh, great.
Peter Hampton, Happy New Year from Calgary, Alberta.
Wow, Calgary, Alberta. See, another guy I know in Alberta. That's way more people than I run into in one day here.
Estimation says engine rebuilds are one of those things that just end up costing you more and more money, no matter how optimistic you are when you start.
Yes, you're right. You might as well just go in your backyard, dig a hole, and just start putting it down the hole. That's an engine rebuild.
Shopcat.
If you do it right. Now, if you do it the way I do it, you can do it for about $8. But if you do it right, yeah, it's a lot of money.
Shopcat says, yep, all moved in, building a workbench tonight.
Oh boy.
Said hello to the fellow Burton, Peter.
All right. Great. Let me move my mouse off of this before I screw something up. There we go.
Carter says, I saw a 2 CV out driving when I was a child. It took years of therapy before I was back to normal.
I see the therapy's paying off too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope your folks didn't spend much on that.
Flipper says everyone in Ontario is selling their house and moving to Alberta.
Everyone's what?
Selling their house and moving to Alberta.
Oh, okay. Is that some kind of mass migration going up there? Is that every year or just now?
Cigar Captain.
Oh, Cigar Captain. Hi.
I don't know what the 36 is. Happy New Year from London, Ontario. Barry Utley says that.
What was that one that was saying hi?
Barry Utley.
Oh, hi, Barry. Yeah. And where's he from?
He is from London, Ontario.
London, Ontario. Oh, boy. Great. That's where the Beatles come from. Right?
London,
No.
Ontario? No.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're from Cigar Captain Society. Clark Markey. Hello and Happy New Year.
Hi, Clark. Says Barry worked for Model Corporate London Citizen General Dynamics so he's one of them guys that watches me and knows I'm doing stuff wrong for sure.
Oh.
He's not guessing. He knows. Clark, yeah. Happy New Year to you, Clark. Canada. He says Canada. Yeah. Everybody over in the other London's asleep.
Yeah. What is it? 2 something in the morning or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah. Unless they're our age, then they should be getting up for their nightly walk here pretty soon. What do we got?
Stephen, too bad there's ridiculous Alberta stuff too and ridiculous Canada stuff. The Shopcast says that.
Yeah, well, it's all relative, let me tell you. As somebody that doesn't live in Canada and has a ideal look of it, we always think it's pretty nice up there. So now I hear a lot of people, they kind of run down the Canadian Post where you get your mail. But I just want to tell you guys up there, that's a big job for 2 guys. So, take it easy on the Canadian Post.
Oh, Coach Work says maybe Mr. Tweed will sign in. That'd be cool, huh?
Yeah, Mr. Tweed. Mr. Tweed's wife had an unfortunate incident and broke a bone, so he's kind of taking care of her right now.
Oh, yeah, her shoulder, right?
Yeah, broke her shoulder. beating him with a pipe wrench or something.
Yeah, right.
Overdid it.
Clifford, it's always greener on the other province.
Oh, yeah. Up there, I'm sure that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure happy to see guys actually show up for this. You know,
like 30 people. That's a lot.
Sometimes you get the feeling you're just kind of doing this on your own.
Shopcat says we should all join Kyle and Sasky. Fred says post brings me tarts quickly.
Oh, okay.
Ben Johnson, what is the scoop on the NASA hat?
I saw it in the tractor store one day and kind of thought it was neat, so I bought it. Thought it made me look smart. It's not working out, so there's some money wasted.
Cigar says that post that it was like bracket 36 was made by his cat jumping on the keyboard.
Oh, okay. Well, that's how cats do things.
Escumation says, I visited Canada once, used to have an uncle in Calgary. He took me to see the Stampede. My main memory was people in the audience wearing cowboy hats with plastic covers on them.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Fred says tea parts, not tarts.
Okay, tea parts.
Brings him tea parts.
Tea parts. Carrie. Is that Carrie or Ken?
Ken Stevens just wanted to say how much I enjoyed the shock mount fabrication.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we got that done on the cheap, didn't we? Yeah. And, they actually function. I can tell the difference driving it because the T likes to, when you go around the corner, it likes to skitter like that. And now I'm not getting as much of that anymore.
Now there's a lot of tart talk happening in there. Lots of people still watching your interview on the Flipper channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, it's a wonder you're still on the air. Okay, sorry.
Carter says, disappointed all this time. I thought you were a NASA engineer.
Yeah, well, that ain't the first lie I've told on YouTube. I can tell you that. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Lou Montcalm. Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Lou. Yeah, I recognize you. I don't know where you're from, but Happy New Year from Iowa. That's Iowa in the United States. The old joke here is, what time is it in Iowa? The answer is 1842.
Oh, Lou's from SoCal, Southern California.
Really? I got somebody from California. This is the big time now.
Yeah, you're Hollywood now.
Wow. California.
Better buy some shades.
Yeah. Tell me how warm it is out there in California so I can go out in the garage and shoot myself.
Yeah.
Man.
Probably a cool 70, most likely. How about using some springs on your shocks? May help.
Maybe. Yeah, some overload springs. Yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
If I get some for free, I'll try it.
Oh, Lou says rainy in 60s. So basically our Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's been really close to that here this year. That's go ahead.
What? Cigar next? Captain says Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, man. I'll bet it's nice there.
I bet it's beautiful, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, this year, it was in the 50s on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And if I thought that I could make it be in the 80s at Christmas time, I'd go out and start a tire fire right now. I would. Yep.
Escalation says, isn't that one who collects chap with the T in California?
Could be.
Shopcat, I think it's a Canadian thing. It's a tart with a sticky, sweet, gooey brown sugar. They're talking about butter tarts.
Tart means a whole different thing here. I don't know what it means up there. Yeah.
Glenn Nickerson says the Kaiser wants his airplane back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, up here. Yeah. The Kaiser. I've flown that one a few times.
Bigaz says it's been in the 50s. Hi from Mrs. Tweed, Joe Robinson says.
Mrs. Tweed.
Yeah.
Really? Well, hi. Oh, okay, Joe. Yeah, how you doing? How's your arm? Yeah.
Estimation says 1950s. I was getting more modern.
Oh,
yeah, that would be a jump ahead in time, wouldn't it? Let's see. Oh, Baggett Corner says we used to head to Knoxville for sprint car races.
okay. Yeah, that's a big thing out there. Yeah. I'm way behind here. You're keeping up? Because I can't keep track.
Oh, yeah. Clark Markey is that playing RC?
Yeah, it is. It's a 4-channel on 2.4 gigs. The new stuff. Well, it's not new now, but yeah. And it's electric. I gave in to electricity on those.
Coach Work says that the cold is coming next week, so it should get to us in a few days.
Yeah, it'll get here later. It always does.
Yep.
Dated a few tarts up here too. Yeah, Fred, that was kind of where I went with it, but okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Mrs. Tweed says she's getting there.
getting there, getting the old shoulder all healed up. Good.
Oh, just woke up, she says.
Oh, okay.
How is the guitar restoration coming?
Well, it's coming pretty good. I don't want to be a spoiler, so we're going to have to wait and see how that turned out. But I'll just say it's working out good.
Glenn Nickerson says, I take you were smaller and younger. Oh, that's probably when you were taking turns.
Yeah. I remember when I was smaller. You know, funny thing about that, every time I go to the doctor, they take a half an inch off my height. So technically I'm getting smaller now.
Fred says, how's the speeder coming along?
How's the what?
Speedster, sorry.
Oh, the Speedster. Oh, it's coming along fine. I kind of, took a couple, 3 weeks off to, just to relax. And I'm kind of getting back out there now and screwing it up. But I got 3 more months to get it slapped back together before it's time to go.
Joe says Mr. Tweed is asleep. Shh.
Oh, Mr. Tweed's asleep? Really? Couldn't wake up?
Yeah.
Man. Mr. Tweed's asleep. Yeah.
Shopcat says Flavor should teach him how to do those Lego sets.
Yes, those Legos were very impressive there, Stephen. Those were really cool. I don't know how you do all that stuff. I just barely get this done. I was up all night last night, worried that I wasn't going to press the right switch on here and make it go live.
Well, you're up to 40 people.
40 people?
Yeah.
Man. Oh,
one dropped off. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, well, now we're down to 30. Well, we're done.
We're done.
If only 39 of you are going to show up, I'm going upstairs. Oh.
Let go of my Lego.
Let go of my Lego. Glenn with 2 ends. That's how I remember that Glenn.
Yeah.
There's Glenn with 1 end and Glenn with 2 ends.
Oh, yeah. Is that Glenn here? Is it showing up here?
There's 2 Glens on there. Coach Works is a Glenn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that other Glenn Miller guy.
Almost good enough for PBS.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you've watched PBS lately, yes, I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
Because it's just awful.
Have you found a good motorcycle project yet?
Stop that. I'm not looking for a motorcycle project. I'm in enough trouble on a daily basis than not having a motorcycle around to help me out.
I think your marketplace searches would say otherwise, but yeah.
Be quiet. Actually, I search Marketplace every day for a motorcycle. I haven't bought one, but I search it every day.
Yeah. Clark says, yes, you are.
Thanks, Clark.
Then I have a sidecar project I can deliver.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's that Scott says? The sidecar makes a motorcycle a shitty car.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Russ Jones, good evening, Randall. I hope Santa was good to you.
Yeah, he brought me the same thing he did last year, Russ, which is nothing. So, that explains my behavior. Good to see you, Russ.
Glenn says if you don't get charged for the extra N, take it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got two for the price of one there, Glenn.
Coach Work says if this is Iowa PBS, we should be going to fundraiser right now.
Yeah. Red Green made a fortune off of Iowa for PBS, not for himself, for PBS.
Shopcat Industries. I'll start looking for one for you. Or I'm an enabler.
Yeah, you're the idea man, huh, Shopcat?
Yeah.
You're the one just stands back and watches it all just blow up in your face. Yeah, thanks.
Carter says, "How about a steam locomotive project? Seems a bit more practical than a motorcycle."
Yeah, well, it's slower. Yeah, well, as you can see here, there's my steamy right here. I built this a few years ago. Let's see if I can get it in the. There we are. Yeah, I built that a while back. Used to run it outside. So I've been down that path and wasted a bunch of money too.
Mrs. Tweed says Mr. Tweed looks every day for another project as if he doesn't have enough to do.
Yeah, he's so good at it though. You ought to just let him run with it because, gosh, I love watching his videos because, number one, he knows what he's doing and he doesn't make a big deal out of it. And those comedy bits he does before and after, I just love them.
Excavation, been watching a channel called Dan the Fireman showing loads of motorcycle crashes. Putting me off riding one on the road, to be honest. I'll stick to around the garden, I
think. Yeah, I'll sneak it out on the highway. Just go out there and see what it'll do.
Yeah, open her up.
Open her up. Open her up. You only live once.
Eric Hutchins, how about a locomotive project?
Yeah, we could do that. Maybe. I'm retired now, so eating a lot of cat food and living in a refrigerator box. So I got to find some money before I do that.
Lou Montcalm Randall, you seem to know many genres of music. I started going backwards during disco era and switched to country. Can't listen to modern country today. I don't think anybody can.
No, I don't think anybody over 6 years old can listen to modern country. I was in a store the other day and they had modern country on the Muzak there. And after I'd been in there for about an hour, including hanging out in the bathroom for a while, I asked my wife, I said, is this the same guy singing every one of these songs? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
Exclamation. Mr. Crispin and Blonde Hex are both doing locos, only little ones though.
Okay. I'll have to check that out.
Douglas Green, nice, and a thumbs up.
Hi, Douglas. Thumbs up to you. Happy New Year.
Oh, okay.
Need to guilt Mr. Tweed into working on his Riley.
Yeah.
Boy, that Riley just gets no love sometimes, does it, Mrs. Tweed? Wow. And I thought I had some cramped quarters to work in.
Glenn Nickerson, do a collaboration with Kyle on the steam locomotive. Randall can get it running. Kyle can chop it.
Well, I'm sure Kyle can set it on fire. I don't know about chopping it, but yeah, I won't need to, look for a fireman.
Speaking of Santa, Shopcat, speaking of Santa, he brought Top Tech a Mac toy, the truck from the Cars movie.
Oh, okay.
His response was, holy shit, he's 3, but hard to be mad when he uses it correctly, though.
Yeah, Shopcat, when they first start to swear, it's pretty funny, isn't it? As long as mom ain't around. Yeah.
Stephen.
Kid never gets in trouble, but you do.
Exclamation was responding to Mrs. Tweed. He's got a better chance of getting his on the road before me. I was only just building the floor for mine before I had to come to this.
Oh, yeah. How's that floor going for you?
Bugnut says hello.
Hi, Bugnut.
65 bug nut.
Is he on there? 65 Bugnut. I
Yeah.
assume he's a Volkswagen guy.
I'm hoping.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Or an exterminator, maybe. Joe Robinson's working on Christmas decoration.
Oh yeah, yeah. He put out a video working on the spinning nativity the other day.
Oh, neat.
Got that baby tuned up. She'll do 80 clicks now.
Hey, there you go. Don't fling Jesus off of there.
Yeah, yeah. Tie down your baby Jesus because it's gonna come right off.
Lou Montcalm, what was your first car and how much was it?
My first car was a '65 Buick 4-door Wildcat or whatever they were, or the Sabre. The Sabre, yeah. And I got it for nothing because it'd been in a wreck. And me and another kid barn wired some radiator onto it and hit the road. No plates, no driver's license, no nothing.
Oh, Shopcat says he learned it from Mrs. Cat. She can curse like a trucker. Cheers from the other side of the state, Andrew Worth.
Say that again.
Cheers from the other side of the state.
And it's Andrew?
Andrew Worth, yeah.
Oh, hi, Andrew. I didn't know you were over there. Well, you guys got some snow. We didn't get any of that. Well, we got, this much and it all melted away.
Yeah. Flipper says, yep, shed by the tracks makes the weekend better.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Sometimes I wonder, if it's worth the trouble, but as long as you guys enjoy it, I guess I'll keep trying. Sometimes I think, man, I'm running out of ideas here. I've kind of brought it up and I try to keep it at a certain level for you.
Oh, Andrew says, I got rain and ice here, missed the snow.
Oh, man, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I'd rather we got a foot of snow than any ice. I hate that. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm glad all you guys are showing up. This is really something. I never thought this could be so much fun. I've watched Scott do it. I've watched Kyle do it. And I always assumed they were just smarter than me and could do it. But, seem to be making it.
Askymation says, I keep meaning to ask how drippy is your tea. It seems hard to make vintage cars not leak.
That's a good one. That's funny. Yeah. He wants to know how much my Model T leaks. Well, it just runs out. If you put a quart in, by the time you take it out on a Saturday night and come back, there's probably a teaspoon left. So it just comes out every pour it's got. I mean, and that's what, if you ever look at old photographs of Model Ts sitting in the showroom, you'll see underneath them there's a pan for it all to leak in out of brand new cars.
Baggett Corner R, what did you do before retiring?
I was a maintenance engineer. Yes. Matter of fact, I was the chief maintenance engineer in a hotel chain. And I'll tell you what that entails. You plunge toilets. That's what I did for 25 years, plunge toilets. But, they paid me for it, so what the hell?
Mrs. Tweed says, Fliver, we love shed on Sundays. We get a coffee and hide behind the sofa waiting for the next tool to start a fire or something.
Yeah, safety first here at the shed.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, safety first.
Fred says no snow in Windsor, Ontario right now.
No snow in
wow.
Ontario. Wow, Fred. Man.
Glenn Nickerson's, we got wind and rain in
12 days ago.
Is that New Hampshire? 12 days ago? Half my roof is now in the land of Oz. Oh, man. I'll tarp till spring. Dang.
Oh, yeah, New Hampshire. I saw that on the news there, Glenn. That was something.
We got that a little while back. What was that, 2-3 years ago now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our Horatio.
Yeah. Carter says, haha, I knew he was an engineer of some kind.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Maintenance engineer. Yeah. I figured out that, you can work hard for a living or just be the guy that can shut the water off when it's coming out of the wall. So I went for that. But,
Eric Hutchins says Model Ts mark their territory.
Oh, they definitely do, Eric. Yeah. Oh, man. It just shoots out of there. It's like me on my blood thinners. Just
Oh, Joe says that sucks, Glenn.
yeah. Sorry to hear about that, Glenn.
Bugnut, did you get a new angle grinder for Christmas? The start switch can only last so long.
Oh, that angle grinder has got me, I'd say, at least 60% of my subscribers. So I'm just keeping it and keep beating it with a hammer to get it going.
Cigar Captain, no snow shovel or ice scraper. Joe says 0 snow in my part of Nova Scotia yet. Backyard is it.
Oh, okay.
Backyard is it. Oh, I mixed up two things. What did it say? Joe says snow in my part of Nova Scotia yet, but man, it's been wet.
It's been wet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Glenn asked Joe, is my roof in your backyard?
Is my roof in your backyard?
Mrs. Tweed, it was so lovely to speak to you, but I better get back to sleep or Mr. Tweed will tell me off. Lots of love, Mrs. Tweed.
Well, it was sure good to hear from you, and I hope you heal up quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell Mr. Tweed hi, and he still owes me that $10.
Ralph Sullender, if a tea doesn't leak, it's out of oil.
That's for sure. If a tea doesn't leak, buy some oil. Yep.
Estimation like Harry Tuttle, heating engineer, question mark.
Harry Tuttle. I should know that is really familiar. I'm having a brain problem. Harry Tuttle. Must be something I watch.
Carter, I'm just here for the angle grinder and John Wayne painting.
Yeah,
nice.
That was the first time I heard from Kyle. First time he ever mentioned, wrote a response. He said he came for the Model Ts and stayed for the John Wayne picture. And I knew we had some kind of connection there, right, when he said that.
The Hammer Bammers. Hey, Randall. Hello, everybody.
Hammer Bammers. Wow.
I like that name.
Boy. Hi, and Happy New Year. How you doing up there?
Oh, Joe is telling Glenn that he'll check his back 40.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. He says, goodbye, Miss Tweed. Miss Tweed will do.
XX. Well, I'm in trouble now.
I think those are kisses.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Thanks, Shopkit.
Laughter is the best medicine until all the stitches tear. Yeah,
nice.
I found that out the hard way.
Oh, Shed by the Tracks, aka Canadian Motor Forum Weekly.
Oh, okay.
Ben Johnson says that. That's funny.
Canadian Motor Forum. Huh?
The Hammer Bammers, it's nice. Oh, it's nice. Not too cold in Alberta.
Well, good.
Yeah, that's nice. Roy Atkins, greetings from Australia. Love watching your tea fiddling. Great channel as well as shed racing. Looking forward to more in the new year.
Well, hey, Roy, all the way from Australia. Wow. And now is it my today there, or is it your yesterday? Or is this my yesterday? I don't know how that works, but I'm sure you're up in the middle of the night. So, hi, Happy New Year to you. I think your New Year's always comes through over here about 11 o'clock in the morning.
Bag of Corner says, for some reason, my 25-year-old Harley doesn't leak. Must have got a defective one.
Yeah.
That one was built on a Tuesday.
Yeah. 25-year-old Harley doesn't leak. Must have got a defective one. Well, I'd say maybe you just haven't been running it.
Roy says it's 11:30 mid-morning.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's not. Well, yeah, he's in the same area as the ASCII Mason guy.
Oh, okay.
Almost said it. Yeah. There was something I was going to respond to, but you know, I kind of move at like 25 miles an hour, and this over here is going at least 30.
Well, we're all caught up. I don't know.
Are we caught up? 47
Oh,
people.
wow, 46.
Wow, man. I'm so sorry. 47 people. Wow.
47 sad bastards.
Yeah. Gee. Yeah. Let's see. There was something. Where is that? But only 7 likes. Well, yeah, that's kind of the story of my life, Joe. People meet me, but I don't get a lot of likes.
Bugnut says he's missing the Weather Channel for this.
Oh man, go back and watch the Weather Channel. It's way better than this is going to
We
be.
got to step up our game, I think.
Yeah. What do we need to do? Magic trick or something?
Oh, the mothership has landed. Cold War Motors. Hi,
Oh my gosh,
thanks
Scott.
for having us over this evening.
How you doing up there, buddy? Yeah, oh, look. Look who's in the house. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, there he is, putting along in Alberta.
That's funny.
Oh, Scott's been really good to me in mentioning my channel. Well, everybody has been. But you know, only so many people will fall for his lies.
Oh, everybody's saying hi to Scott. And then Shopcat said there might be more Albertans here than Iowans.
Yeah.
There definitely are.
Well, now that Scott's on here, I may not have to say anything for about 20 minutes.
Cold War Motors, hi from Tractor Gnome. Franker says hi.
Oh, hey, Frankers. Yeah, the menace.
Glenn says great.
Great.
Stick together.
Great beards stick together. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Carter's pointing out that Scott missed out on all the French car talk earlier.
Oh, yeah, you missed it. We were, I found out some really, really distressing news, Scott. I was checking into the recent history of Chrysler and Dodge and found out that my Challenger's a Peugeot. So, shoot me an offer because it's going.
Shopcat says Scott wouldn't want a 2CV, would he? Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just think them 2CVs are just a cool car.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen those. They make a panel van out of those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen those. Those are cool. Bugnut, did you finish your repairs on your guitar?
Yeah, Bugnut. I don't want to spoil any upcoming, stuff, but things are going well with the guitar.
Fred says that he loves watching the Speedster work and music and comedy sketches.
Well, thanks, Fred. Yeah, the music is a way to use footage that's unusable because it's just me grinding something. So, I go ahead and make a piece of music, stick behind it.
Cool. Scott says 2 CVs are magic.
Yeah.
Shopcat says 2 CVs racing is fun to watch.
I'll bet it is.
And then Biguz says they make the panel van electric now, which is cool.
Oh yeah, a 2CV electric. Yeah, there should be a law against that.
What could go wrong, right?
Oh yeah. We're not big on electrics here at the shed. We're just don't get it. Oh yeah, well Jeremiah, he's young. He likes that crap.
Yeah. I think they have a long way to go before they're functional, but they're fun.
Yeah. What do we got?
Nearly bought a 66 AMI long ago. Don't know if I was lucky or not.
An AMI.
AMI. What is that?
What is that? We're totally ignorant here, Lou.
Yeah, we're stateside.
No. Who said it?
Lou Mountcalm.
Lou. Okay, yeah.
Oh, Biguz says once you go electric, you will love it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, maybe in my next life, I'll give that a shot.
Askimations ask, how's the MG going?
MGB. Jeremiah, you want to get on here and tell them about the MGB?
It's a wee bit busted.
Yeah, it's a wee bit busted. We busted her.
Yeah, she's a bit broke.
She's in storage.
Yeah, she's waiting on funding, so
Yeah.
it'll come back, but not right now.
Oh, Little Citron.
Little Citron.
Okay. French and Electric, Clark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
That's the part that gets you scared, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. If you got something that's electric and French, you're looking for a beam to throw a rope over, and somebody to kick the stool out from under you.
Excavation says there's a guy in New Zealand converting a marina. Did I say that right? Marina to electric.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the wave of the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shopcat. Now they make a new AMI. It's a tiny electric. Front and back end are the same.
Huh.
Lou says Citron AMI A2CV with an unusual body.
Oh, okay.
So it's some form of a CV.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Bigas says dump the MG and buy a Miata. I should.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sick of the
Yeah.
head, so I'll keep it.
Yeah.
Joe Desert Electric ? Buy a Hyundai Electric. They just had a couple with damaged batteries, 62,000 to replace the battery. I'll stick with a gas. Oof.
Wow. Yeah. Oofta
Oofta.
and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carter Restyling says, damn, I was hoping to see an EV conversion on the Speedster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on down. Bring your checkbook. We'll start tomorrow.
Yeah, a forklift motor would drop right in there.
Yeah, forklift motor in the old Model T.
That'd be an easy little electric conversion for you.
I was hoping that one you're working on, Kyle, I was hoping that was going to be either an LS swap or an EV conversion.
Oh, the chicken truck. Yeah.
The chicken truck.
There you go. Glenn, when it comes to a pencil sharpener, you can't beat electric. Yeah.
Yeah. Batteries are for flashlights. Yeah.
Shopcat says Hyundai Canada is pissed because the dealership didn't consult them.
Ooh.
Nice.
My goodness.
Ben Johnson, electric cars were the wave of the future in the Model T days too.
Here we go
again.
Yeah, right, Ben. Here we go again.
Yeah. Excavation. Oh no. Austin Allegro. Kiwi EV Adventures. That must be a YouTube channel or something.
Yeah.
Baggett Corner. The more electrics people buy, the more gas for the rest of us. This is true.
Yeah. More gas for the rest of us. Yeah, I think I'll go out driving something with some fuel in it. I got nothing against them. I think in town they're probably a great thing. But if you take and would drive from the Mississippi through Iowa, Nebraska, and out to the mountains with an electric, you'll probably be finished with it when you get to the mountains because it's too long of a distance. In town they're great.
Let's see here. Where was that? Oh, Cigar Captain. I thought Bon Ami was a kitchen cleanser.
Bon Ami. Yeah.
Bon Ami.
Looks like Glenn's taking off. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Glenn. Is this your bedtime now?
Let's see. Coachworks. Happy New Year, everyone. Got to fly. Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's Glenn.
Clark. No, Ben. The Model T is the future in the electric era.
Yeah.
65 Bug Net. Did this channel start as a hobby?
Did this start as a hobby? Yeah. I retired and then I bought the chassis to the T. And then I'll tell you what, the honest truth of it is when I got that chassis for the T was about the same time I saw my first Cold War motors. And I thought, boy, they have a lot of fun doing that. I should maybe get me a camera and try that. Well, I did, and this is where I ended up. It's nowhere near what they've got going on, but it was the inspiration for me.
Bigas cost me $20 to drive my Miata for a week and $3 to drive the Chevy Bolt to the same places. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Shop Cat Industry. Cub Cadet makes an electric version of my old tractor for 6K. You can mow almost an acre on one charge.
Almost an acre, huh, Kyle? Man, that's pretty sweet.
Shop Cat, good night, Redneck Coach Works. Okay, yeah. Joe, oh wow, cool Shop Cat. Yeah, I got an electric mower. I like it.
Yeah, I think, doesn't your brother have electric stuff?
He's got all that DeWalt stuff. I don't know if he's got an electric mower or not. I like mine though.
Every time I say electric, I get a little sick in my mouth.
Oh, Jesus. Good Lord. Baggett Corner, Randall, your favorite Western movie, ? Or favorite movie in general?
Well, favorite Western movie? Oh, man. It's a toss-up, you know. You can't go wrong with True Grit, but then there's Lonesome Dove, too. So, you know, what are you going to do? I guess watch them both.
Yeah, there you go. Glenn, 2 ends is still here. Oh, Glenn with 2 ends.
Glenn with 2 ends is still here. Okay, hey, Glenn.
Shop Cat, right, Joe? I could have mowed my whole acreage in
only 4 days. Yeah.
65 Bug Nut just needs 65 more cars and you can catch up with Scott.
Yeah. 65 more cars to catch up with Scott, and some talent wouldn't hurt.
Let's see. Joe, I live in a swamp. I don't mow it, but I can hide a lot in it.
Good, Joe. Yeah.
Oh, Adrian's here. Hey, dear.
Oh, Jeremiah's fiance is here, Adrian. Yeah. Any questions for Adrian?
How she put up with me?
Yeah.
Why'd she let me buy an MG? Any of those?
Yeah.
Glenn says, is there bile in the back of your mouth or battery acid?
Yeah, there you go. That's right, Glenn. Klep's Garage is here. I'm late, but I'm here. Well, you missed all the good stuff, so you might as well go watch the Weather Channel.
Asking Nation says, and a poodle. You need a poodle to catch up.
Oh, yes, and a poodle. Got to have a poodle. Yeah.
Oh, Tom Smith says, I've enjoyed the chat. Wish you all a happy new year. Got to go.
Okay, Tom.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Hope it's good to you.
Shop Cat says, hi, Bruce. Adrian says, laughing faces.
Adrian sent us some laughy faces. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks for doing the least you could do there.
Watch it. Because working on cars is about the fun, not how much money you flush down the
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
for sure.
It's about the fun, you know. I know I don't take it real serious, and I try not to spend too much on it.
Fred says to Bruce to get some butter tarts. Those sound really good, actually.
Butter tarts, yeah.
Now that they've talked about them, I want one.
What's Bruce say?
Let's see. Bruce was going to bed, right?
No, he's Klep's Garage. You mean I missed?
He says I'm late.
Oh, he says I missed all the tomfoolery and shenanigans. Oh yeah, we started off with the tomfoolery, then we moved right into the shenanigans, and then everybody got tired of watching that, and so now we're just sitting here looking at each other.
I lost you guys in the chat. Oh, Adrian says, "Oh, I got to catch up." Yeah. Glenn says, "Best Duke movie, The Searchers, and the best ending. The man who shot Liberty Valance is the best bad guy to get his." Yeah, those were 2 great movies.
Yeah, where are we seeing that one at?
Oh, it just went away.
Oh, it just went away.
On mine, anyways.
Yeah, it went away on mine too. I need to see that again, Glenn.
JK, hello, Jim from Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, Vancouver, Washington.
They stole our name.
Yeah, JK, you got to watch those fast talking Canadians because man, they'll get you every time.
We have a battery electric mower for our place in the city. Works excellent, but can't buy non-ethanol fuel in Canada anymore. That's what Baggett Corner says.
Baggett Corner, yeah, non-ethanol fuel. Yeah, there's Yeah, thanks for picking that scab here in Iowa. Uh,
There's a couple places yet, but
I can buy non-ethanol fuel just up the street at a gas station. Costs way more, and I usually burn it in my tea. But I'm not a fan of burning up food for fuel. But that's the way we do things. I guess nobody asked me, so as long as I can have my regular fuel for my old vehicle, I'll burn whatever in the Challenger in the truck. I don't care what I'm burning in there.
oh, you're up to 51. 51 people.
51 people. Wow.
Klep's Garage says, I have no idea what a butter tart is. Joe says, hey, we didn't steal Washington.
We didn't steal Washington.
Bruce, it's a Shopcat's explaining what that is. It's a tart with a filling made of butter and brown sugar and raisins, and is friggin' delicious. It sounds awesome.
Huh.
Gotta find it.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce, you missed a lot of tart talk here earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were really getting into it.
Yeah. I read one thing wrong, and here we are.
What is it?
I said I read one thing wrong, and here we are.
Here we are.
Let's see. It's Douglas Green. Was it was it hard to get a registration for the T?
It wasn't hard, but it was kind of nerve-wracking to get my registration. Who did that one?
Douglas Green.
Douglas? Yeah. It took about 6 months, and I thought I was in big trouble at one. My frame ended up a hot rod down in Missouri, and they used my frame number for their hot rod. So took a little bit of finagling, and I got one of the most rare things in this life that you'll ever know about, and that is a government employee that knows what they're doing. And this lady that figured all my registration out is to be commended, because she got me a new VIN. It's not a VIN for a new car, it's a VIN for a 1926 Model T. So I'm very happy.
Glenn says he removed it because spell check changed shot to soy. So he's saying the best the searchers is the best ending, and Liberty Valance is the best bad guy to get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. We've got a free over the air Western channel here. We call it Cowboy Cable.
Yeah.
So you can watch all those old movies on there with all the old Glenn Ford stuff, all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Joe says Dennis loved them, talking about the tarts, the butter tarts.
Dennis loved them. Yeah.
Gene Templar, can I buy your music? Question mark. Like to turn it up loud and really piss off my neighbors.
Yeah, that's what I do with my music, Gene. Yeah. I'm on a thing called SoundCloud, and I think I've got a link to that on my YouTube thing. I'm thinking I do. And it's just all free there. You can download it. You can do whatever you want with it. Ain't worth nothing, so get her for free.
He says he does enjoy the music. Yeah. Aaron Wagner, you check out Brian over at Oak Swamp. Dude does some interesting stuff with his rod builds.
Yes, I watch Oak Swamp. Yes, I'm a big fan of Oak Swamp. Mostly because when he does stuff, it just looks like he's going to get hurt bad, and I like that kind of thing.
Bag at Corner says, "How about Unforgiven Eastwood?" LOL, and no Randolph Scott.
No Randolph Scott.
Unforgiven's great. I like that one.
Oh, that is a good movie. Well, Unforgiven was a really good. I think High Plains Drifter is probably my favorite. I mean, Unforgiven was good, but man, you just can't beat that High Plains Drifter.
Yeah. Asking says Blazing Saddles.
Well, yes.
That was all right.
Yeah. I think Blazing Saddles was a movie I watched at one time, and we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, Lord.
Where are we at?
We're all caught up. Oh, still 50 people in here.
Still 50.
Oh, Joe says, please don't sell yourself short with your music as long as. Oh, as a longtime musician myself, I really appreciate your talent.
Well, thanks, Joe. That's appreciated.
Very nice. Douglas Green says, thanks. Glenn Nickerson, Mongo, only pawn in game of life.
Almost lost a $500 hand car. Man.
Carter, yeah, High Plains Drifter is great.
Oh, yeah. I know. Hey, Kyle, what do you think? So at the end of that, was the guy that they whipped to death in the street, was that Clint's brother or was it a ghost? I've never been able to decide that.
Yeah. Oh, Baggett Corner Blazing Saddles, you'd do it for Randall Scott, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we'll have to go back and get a shitload of dimes now.
Did you build any of your RC planes or did you buy the ARF models?
Bugnut, I used to build planes all the time. My stepfather got me into it. This one right here, whoop, I'm in the wrong spot. Back here, I built that one. It's a copy of one my stepdad and I used to fly way back in the 70s. That's an ARF, ARF. You can't hardly see it up there. There's a rubber powered one there and one up here. So it's kind of a combination of ready to go and ones I've built.
Oh, Cigar Captain, my name is Nobody. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Adrian says it's been fun watching your channel the last few years. Can't wait to see what's in store next.
Oh, thanks, Adrian. Yeah. Well, your partner here is really helping me out tonight because I wouldn't have been able to read this and jabber all at the same time. I really don't think I would be able to.
Oh, Fred says, was Clint before he came back as a ghost? Yeah, that's a good.
Before he came back as a ghost. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant, Fred. I never could decide.
Yeah. Carter says, good question. I wondered it too. I was thinking ghost.
Yeah, I always lean toward ghost.
Yeah. Russ Jones, Randall, thanks for all the laughs and good times this year. I wish you health and happiness in this new year. Good night, gents.
Okay, happy New Year, Russ Jones, and thanks for stopping by. And hope the year is good to you.
Yeah. Adrian C., I'm glad you guys got all the kinks worked out. Yeah.
Yeah, we tried this the other night in a private session, and to say there was a lot of swearing is putting it mildly. But we did get it after about 4 or 5 tries.
Ben Johnson, the Kinks are still here. Yeah.
The Kinks are still here. Yeah.
Good band.
Yes.
Cigar Captain, what are you sipping on tonight? You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
What am I sipping on? I had tea, and this is the commemorative cup they gave me at a car show, and when they did the advertisement, they had the Prairie Flyer on there. So yeah.
They gave you that over the Alburnett.
Huh?
That's awesome. I didn't know they gave you that at Alburnett. That's
really
yeah.
Cool. Well, how'd I get it? Chris get it, or did you give it to me?
I didn't give it to you. No.
I don't know. Maybe I stole it. I have a habit of doing stuff like that.
Jeffrey Fossum, best quote I heard recently to get an easy creative start. Give yourself permission to make junk. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yep.
Oh, Cigar Captain, sweet cup.
Sweet,
cool cup.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Thanks, Cigar Captain.
Yeah, that is a cool cup. That's weird that I just found out about it.
Oh, Steve Fliver wants a
Prairie Flyer mug. Wow.
Prairie Flyer mug. Well, you get that all set up for me, Steve, and you handle getting them made and distributed and all that. And when you're done, send me the check. Okay.
Always just take a screenshot and put it on the mug, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so. I tried selling those CDs, and I couldn't get anybody to make them and sell them on.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was just too much work.
Right. Ben Johnson, it's always cool to find your car on some public ad piece. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
That is pretty neat.
yeah, that is. That is.
Let's see. Glenn, your cup runneth over with quality content.
Thanks, Glenn, with 2 N's. I appreciate it. Well, I try. We're pretty low budget here. Ed Ames, Lou says. Yeah, Ed Ames. Yeah.
JK,
You Rusty Cage.
Cover is awesome. It would be great to hear you cover a few more Seattle grunge songs. Hey, there you go.
Oh, yeah. I might give that a try, JK.
Oh, Cold War Motors, any more animations coming up?
Well, Scott wants to know if there's any more animations coming up. I've thought about it, but as he well knows from doing his little car bit at the beginning, that stuff takes forever to do. Man. Yeah, it's not grinding a piece of steel and putting some music behind it. It takes forever. And I don't even do it the hard way. Yeah. He just said it takes forever.
Ben Johnson says the animations make the channel.
Well, I'm gonna have to try. I still got my Gumby. I haven't broke too many copyrights with that yet. So his arm keeps falling off, but I hear that's just the way it is.
Shopcat says I really enjoy the animations, but yeah, I can imagine the time commitment must be massive.
Well, the animation is one picture at a time, and 500 of them stuck together.
Oh, Biguz says I like your mortuary commercials. Yeah, it's mortuary.
Oh, the Ed's mortuary commercials. Yeah, I need to do some more of those too.
Cold War Motors, I have 6 to 8 hours into the 30-second clips. Wow.
I believe it, Scott. Sometimes I get about halfway into it and think, what the hell am I doing this for?
Clark says, how about animations of grinding steel?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Animations of me grinding steel. I got a piece in my eye the other day, by the way.
Oh,
after about 3 days, I got that baby worked out of there.
Glenn, going to see any more Ed commercials in the near future?
Ed commercials, Glenn wants to know. Looks like Scott likes them too. Yeah, I'm going to try to get some more going. My kids think I'm a little too dark when it comes to that because of my recent medical history. But, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You'll either sit down and bawl about it or laugh about it, one or the other.
Fliver says Ed's is my favorite vendor.
Yeah. Well, we all end up at Ed's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Carter says. Ed's gets all my business.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well, no, they don't just do mortuary. They do horseshoeing.
Well, yeah, they do horseshoeing and what's the other thing?
I can't remember now.
Man, can't believe I wrote it and can't remember what it does. Yeah, whatever.
Bugnut, you don't swear as much as some other channels. You need to step it up. Well,
I know.
The next visit to my garage, I'll have plenty of swearing.
Well, yeah, I've already. Well, I don't have anything against swearing in the videos. That, that's the way guys are. I kind of try to keep it to a minimum, because, my mother's still alive. And once in a while she sees these. So, I got to watch it.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. I should watch it too then. Estimation, I like channels that show how long things really take. Some YouTube channels make everything look too easy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 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 Some channels make things look way too easy. Carter's hairstyling not being one of them. He shows you exactly how much of a pain in the ass it is to do stuff. And Scott does it too. He shows you, this is not easy. None of it's easy. If you're working on an old car, 90% of your time is standing at a wire wheel, watching shit fly off of whatever you're, cleaning.
Yeah. Because I have a great powerful magnet I got when I was a kid for pulling steel out of your eye. Oof.
Oh yeah. I never
works.
thought about using a magnet.
Yeah. Kelp's Garage, does Ed's offer a walk-in discount? I have that at a local parlor.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can get him in there, Bruce,
Yeah.
he'll give you a discount because he doesn't have to come get him. That costs money.
Oh, Carter says horseshoeing and taxidermy.
Taxidermy, that's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
God. Boy. I tell you, the old brain is just not what it used to be.
Oh, Lou says Scott's rant at that Buick door thought it was me.
Oh, yeah. If you're still on here, Scott, I watched your show today. And when you lost it over that door, I thought I was going to pass out.
Oh, man. I felt his pain on that stupid toolbox thing, though. That was. Let's see. Joe says exactly, but to laugh at it. After my radiation treatments, I proudly claim I have a glow on all the time.
Glow all the time.
Some people don't laugh.
Boy, Joe, your relatives just don't get that black humor at all, but it's the only thing that keeps a guy going sometimes.
Glenn says, please keep glowing, buddy, to Joe.
Yeah, keep glowing, buddy.
Joe, thanks, Glenn. I hope to be around a long time to piss as many people off as I can. There you go. Shopcat, I learned about that from Scott, washing DS seatbelts in a bucket of Simple Green. Like tonight on Fast and Loud, the monkeys spend 85 hours polishing stainless steel.
You're a brave man admitting that you watch Monkey Garage.
Yeah.
You really are. You've got a reputation up there, Shopcat, and you're ruining it.
Joe says, no spoilers. I haven't finished Scott's video yet. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh, it went perfectly, Joe. Sorry. Yeah.
It was a good one.
Yeah, it was good. You should probably, Joe, you really should go watch it now because, this isn't going to get near as good as Cold War was today.
Ben Johnson, could you name a few of your favorite YouTube people / channels?
Okay, here we go. Of course, I've mentioned Cold War and Shopcat and the fella from New Zealand. God dang it. Eskimation. Yeah. Him. Ivan over at, Shed something.
Shed Racing?
Ivan Shed Racing. Yeah. There you go. Shed Racing. Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Mr. Tweed. And I'm going to leave somebody out. There's another guy over there, and I can't remember his name. I should have wrote these down. But here's my criteria for watching shows on YouTube. If it's somebody I feel like I could hang out with, I watch them. If you don't pass that test, I'm not interested. So, it's just that simple. I don't like a lot of flash and bang and all this jazz. I'm just not that kind. I really could care less if you've got $50,000 in your car. It doesn't make any difference to me. So, but you got to know what you're doing because, I don't want to watch somebody just screw around either. So that's it for me.
Oh, Glenn ruined it for Joe. He said it ends with a dog running around.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson says thanks. Shopcat says Shed Racing. Yeah, that was the one you were thinking of.
Yeah, Shed Racing.
Glenn. Joe says, "Oh, Glenn, now I don't have to watch." Shopcat says he uses the same criteria.
Yeah.
Cigar Captain says VGG, Vice Grip Garage.
Vice Grip Garage. Yeah, I started watching him a long time ago. Nothing wrong with that show. Boy, he's big.
Yeah. Because well said. I think I could hang out with guys on Cold War and Kyle and yourself.
Who said that?
Because
Because, well, that's nice to know.
yeah. Bugnut, thanks for being keeping your channel the way it is. That's why I enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, we're definitely not going to invest any more money into the channel there, Bugnut. So I'm glad you like it the way it is, because this, you know, as with my life, it's kind of on a trajectory. So, you know, we aren't going to get better.
Joe says I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't have a channel. I never stopped anybody else.
Scott says Ivan at Shed Racing is he is a
Yeah,
legend,
he is,
Scott.
yeah.
He is a real, I mean, real legend.
Yeah.
Not a Discovery Channel legend, a real legend.
Clark says even though the subject of slammed trucks may not be your cup of tea, check out Garage Fab.
Garage Fab. Well, I'll try to do that. I've started watching so many, you know, sometimes I just can't get them all in anymore.
I think I've watched one of theirs. I liked it. Nation, I have to stop watching channels where their thing is being bad at things almost deliberately.
Yeah. There's yeah, when they're just doing stuff for YouTube hits, I'm not interested in that at all. There's one that I used to watch, and you'll probably be able to guess who it is, and I don't watch it anymore because that's just kind of what it got to be, you know, whatever you can do to piss people off on the internet.
Shopcat says, Joe, I don't know what I'm doing, which is why I have a channel. LOL.
Yeah.
Glenn says the secret of YouTube for me, no video content and 4 subscribers.
Oh,
Bugnut says, what does he say? You got to know where to go, but oh, you got nowhere to go.
nowhere to go but up. Yeah, that's what they told me in the counselor's office in high school. You got nowhere to go but up.
Cigar Captain says Cletus, which is a YouTube guy.
Is he that guy that destroys stuff?
Cletus something.
Oh
No.
no, that's a different guy. That's
No, he
Whistling
does-
Diesel.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, Cletus is good. I can't remember his channel now. Oh, Carter. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Man, Chad is great for fabrication tips and awesome
Man.
design ideas.
geez, Kyle, way to put one in right over the plate. I'm going to totally ignore that because, you know, there's no telling who might watch that.
Estimation, there's a chap called John's Projects that's interesting. He's building a belly tank racer in the UK.
Ooh, that sounds real interesting.
Yeah.
You know, you guys get me watching enough of these shows, and I'll have to quit my own because I won't have any time to do it.
Flivver, yeah, it's important to do things badly by nature without trying. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have no problem with that, Flivver. Oh, man. You know, when it gets really bad, sometimes, I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes you just cut it out because it's just so bad that I just can't in good conscience put it on a YouTube video.
Joe says he stopped watching channels that mainly have shorts. The only place shorts are good are on certain people.
On certain people. I agree, Joe. First of all, when shorts first came out, I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. Well, about 5 or 10 minutes into that, I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I said, you know, I'm over it already. I think Kyle tried a couple and didn't care for it. I don't see the point. What can you get out of it? You know, other guys do them and seem to enjoy it, but I, you know, like I say, I couldn't because I didn't know how.
Dan says to Cold War Motors, nice job on the Buick door today. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
Kudos on the Buick door.
Herculean task.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Shopcat says I can't really get down with BGG or Cletus or Mortsky. Never heard of that one. The really big channels don't appeal to me. They're too much like TV.
Yeah, I agree with you, Shopcat. They're a lot like the Discovery Channel. Personally, you know, I don't watch TV anymore unless it's Hogan's Heroes. So, you know, or to see the weather. And usually if I'm watching something on YouTube, I'm in somebody's shed or garage with them doing something. And it's usually somebody with about 500 subscribers.
Askimation says, "Oh, Super Fast Matt is good too."
Super Fast Matt. Man, Askimation, you're trying to fix me up with all these channels, trying to get me to buy a motorcycle. You're just not wanting me to have any free time at all.
Bugnut says, "I'm not a fan of shorts. I won't watch them."
No, no. Shorts are not my kind of tea. Although I will watch a couple once in a while if it's somebody I know.
Joe says shorts are okay for a heads up on upcoming videos or something quick.
Yeah.
But little else. Yeah.
Tool Shed Adventures is good. He's from Calgary. Tool Shed Adventures. I'll try to remember that, Shopcat.
Oh, Shopcat says, "Oh, speaking of sheds, Tool Shed Adventures is a good one."
Yeah, Tool Shed Adventures.
Oh, yeah, you just said that.
Yeah.
John says, "Bad Obsession Motorsports."
Okay. Well, I'm getting a lot of ideas here. I'm going to have to add another hour to the day here pretty soon.
Oh, Andrew says he seconds the vote for Superfast Matt. Clark, Fitzy's Fabrication does some pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Carter, Bad Obsession is fantastic. Okay. Exclamation, just one more. Macro Machines has a nice hand.
Okay.
Built vintage speedster. Cool.
Bruce says, I don't like watching the big channels, so I don't copy them. Yeah. I don't copy the big channels because I don't have any money. I just barely have a camera.
Glenn, unfortunately, not enough time in the day, so I stick with, what's it say? Who's in the chat? Oh, who's in this chat? Yeah.
Yeah. I all up and down through here. I'm seeing everything I watch in a week.
Ben says shorts on tarts used to be an attention getter.
What's that? What's he say?
Shorts on tarts used to be.
Oh, yeah. We're back to tarts. Shorts on tarts. Yeah. Can't beat a good pair of shorts on tarts.
Bugnut, you need an old tractor to work on. Classic Tractor Fever is a favorite TV show of mine. Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. Classic Tractor Fever. Now, that's on the Farmer Channel, isn't it?
Oh, that RFD or whatever?
RFD, yeah. I think that's on the Farmer Channel. That's what I call it. I used to have it when I was working and had money and had cable. Yeah, I used to watch that.
Shopcat says, and for background music, I'll put on Southeast Gassers Association.
Oh, okay.
Nice. John says Daisy Dukes for shorts.
Oh, yeah.
Shopcat.
Sure, John. Yeah, there's a channel on YouTube that gets a lot of viewage from having Daisy Dukes.
Oh.
Yeah, I hear she's a really good camera woman too.
Yeah. Let's see. Glenn is a fantastic supporter, Shopcat says. Askimation, I want to do an old tractor next. Just a small one, though.
Boy, you must have longer days there in New Zealand than we do here. I don't know how you could fit one more project in.
Oh, he's from New Zealand? All Blacks got robbed, by the way. Sorry about that. Joe Dossett, I really enjoy the Carter's Auto guy. He has shown me so many ways to light things on fire.
Yeah, Joe.
There you go.
Yeah. He's a perfectionist when it comes to arson.
Glenn Nickerson, a fantastic supporter, and Glenn we trust. Oh, in Glenn we trust. Thanks, Shopcat. Shopcat. Yeah, tractors are surefire YouTube gold. That's the secret to my success.
Yeah. Shopcat, you should go out and get a French tractor. Ooh. I mean, that ought to just bury you.
Carter Auto Restyling, glad I could help you out, Joe. That's what it says to Joe back. Askimation says he doesn't follow.
Didn't follow rugby.
I would know All Blacks if I tripped over. Oh, I watched the season this year.
Yeah. Jeremiah is the rugby guy.
Shopcat Industries, a French electric car or a French electric tractor.
There you go,
Yeah,
Shopcat.
yeah.
French electric tractor. Yeah. Your channel will never be heard from again.
Oh, Glenn says trust athletic supporter.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And we're caught up.
We're caught up?
Yeah.
Oh, how many guys? Are they running out of steam yet?
44.
44.
Holding strong. We're still in the 40s.
We're still in the 40s. What do we got for time? Let me get out the old man phone here and see what time it is.
We've been on for.
Oh, we've been on for a while. Yeah.
Shotcap says you think Kyle's good at lighting things on fire. Wait until you see my French electric tractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure that'll go up.
Yep. I found out the other week that Neil Young has a phone like this. So, I'm practically famous. That's just a little piece of information I thought I'd throw out there.
Carter Otto says French electric tractor equals guaranteed spontaneous combustion. Yeah.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
Flivver says, I thought you were about to ask them to beam you up.
Beam me up. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody makes fun of my phone.
Yeah.
You know what my phone does? Makes phone calls. That's all I need. All I need is something I can reach in my pocket and call the paramedics on. That's all I need.
Ben says, does that phone have a pill reminder? If not an old man phone.
Yeah, Ben. No, I have a pill reminder upstairs. I think she's making cookies right now.
Oh, Glenn says, what do you call it? SK French fry?
French fry.
Oh, no. Shopcat says Neil Young is not really popular in Alberta anymore.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, stupid American.
Shopcat. Haha, Glenn, awesome.
Yeah. We just assume stuff down here.
Fred says Neil's Canadian. We're going to convert you to.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, the Canadians want me bad. I don't know what that says about them or about me.
Shopcat says you need a cricket phone.
Cricket phone. Oh, the old guy phone. Yeah, one that's about this big. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the great big old numbers on it like that. Yeah. You only have to know 3 numbers on a phone. 911.
Asking says, not sure about Steam on my second beer. Won't be any more car work today, and it's all your fault. We have a rule here: no driving, machining, or shooting after beer.
Oh, no shooting after beer? What kind of a rule is that? That's just when they're getting started here in Iowa.
Yeah. You need one to study your hand at least.
Oh, yeah.
Glenn says, I've fallen and can't open my phone. Oh, that'd be bad.
Oh, no. I'm always, I've dropped my phone. And of course, the battery shoots this way and the back shoots that way and everything. I always figure if I have some kind of aneurysm or something and I go right over, that, my phone's going to shoot out of my pocket and go in 3 different pieces, and if I'm not with it enough to gather the pieces up, I'm never going to be able to call nobody. But, that's my problem. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Shopcat says he said some unkind things about our oil industry a few years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, he's kind of weird about that oil stuff. Yeah. I'm more into the guitar work myself.
Bugnut says you wear a lot of plaid. You're almost Canadian.
Yeah. Well, to be serious, Iowa and Canada.
Canadian.
That's what Vice Grip said. Iowa and Canada always have this kind of weird symbiotic relationship. I mean, we were nuts for Red Green here before anybody else knew who the hell he was.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Us and, Montana, they were big on him too.
And that, what was it, Corner Gas?
Oh, and Corner Gas. Yes, that was popular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where are we at?
Let's see. Ben Johnson says that's two numbers. 911. It's only two numbers.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, two numbers. Well, I didn't pay attention in school very much.
Joe says old Neil has bad things to say about everyone and everything eventually.
There you go, Joe. I was in the music business for a while. Don't just between you and me. I don't want anybody else knowing about it. And people that are in show business, they're a bunch of weirdos. They really are just a bunch of weirdos. I never hung out with musicians or anything like that because I didn't have anything in common with them. But take that for what it's worth.
Shopcat says he'd still want all three buttons though, Ben. And True Facts Joe. Let's see. Because you're old when you set number one speed dial to 911.
Yep, that's true.
Bugvet says he loved Red Green.
Oh, Red Green was the best. Yeah. The boys and I, we used to actually go out back of the house and have a little campfire, and we had a black and white TV. We'd sit and watch Red Green.
Shopcat says Corner Gas, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hilarious show.
If there's any younger guys, they probably watch Letterkenny. I like that. That's a Canadian show.
Boy, they swear a lot on Letterkenny. Man, they swear a lot. I can't keep up with it. You got to have a piece of paper and a pen to keep up with the swearing on Letterkenny.
I like that show. Joe shows you have great taste, Randall.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Glenn, Corner Gas was the best show made in North America.
I won't argue with that, Glenn. I won't argue at all. We only got that Corner Gas because the year that we got hooked up with it, there was a writer's strike and there were no new shows. So they started importing Canadian television down here. And that's how I saw it. That was years ago.
Shopcat says definitely the best show made in Saskatchewan. Still laugh about Oscar when they got the Celsius thermostat.
Yeah.
And then he says the quote, "How am I supposed to know when I'm hot or not?"
Yeah. That sounds like Oscar. I guess the lady that played his wife has passed away, but I think the rest of them are still going.
Oh yeah, don't forget Trailer Park Boys. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah, see, that Trailer Park Boys. That must be something you young folks watch.
Yeah, it's
anybody under 50.
Yeah, it's not. It's technically old now, but it was on Netflix, so not a lot of people.
Oh, okay.
Joe, Shopcat Industries Jackass. Eric Peterson is great.
Oscar and Emma are both gone. Oh, that's too bad. God, every show that I still watch, it's like everybody's dead on it. I don't know if that's a, vision of the future or what, but yeah. Oh well.
I've noticed that about shows I watch too, quite a few, and listen to a lot of the music. Trailer Park Boys, like Fans Up, yeah. Joe, yes. Oh, Glenn says the first time I saw it, my wife and I were in Nova Scotia on vacation. Also a big fan of Due South. I don't know that one.
Due South. I barely remember Due South, Glenn. That was one with a Canadian Mountie on it, I think. Right? Am I right about that?
Shopcat says Mr. Leahy passed away too.
Oh, okay. Wow. We're all dropping like flies. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he said, "Boy, I'm glad that that after I retired that we've reconnected after all these years from high school and everything." And I said, "Hey, that's what retirement's all about. You reconnect with people you went to school with, and then you just sit around and watch them drop like flies." Yep.
Oh, Shopcat says, "Oh, I love the Riviera in Due South, Glenn." Must have been a Buick Riviera.
Must have been a Buick Riviera in there.
Joe Dossett, Oscar Eric Peterson is not dead.
Not dead. Joe, we got one vote for Oscar not being dead and one for him being dead. So I don't know if the guy that played Oscar on Corner Gas is watching. Go ahead and type in there. Are you dead or no?
Are you dead or not? Oh, good. Wonder who I'm thinking of then. Shopcat says to Joe.
I don't know. I don't know who he'd be thinking of. Some guy's dead, I guess.
Some dead guy, yeah.
Okay, are we caught up?
We're caught up.
Okay, I've worn out my welcome. They're all caught up.
Still hanging on strong with 40 people.
41 people. Wow. Oh, here we go.
Due South had Gordon Penson as the father. He passed away.
Oh,
Red Green is
Hap Shaughnessy.
That was the guy that lied a lot.
Oh yeah, that was the guy that lied. Oh, he was one of my favorite.
Yeah, he was good.
My actual favorite on there was oh God, here goes the grandpa brain. Can't remember the guy that the everything store.
Oh,
Dalton Humphrey. That was always my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. What do we got?
Because
I seem to be watching all the old movies from the 40s and 50s I watched when I was growing up, when all those people were alive.
Yeah, same with me. Because
yeah, I did the same thing with the 80s. Yeah.
You know, kind of like I mentioned Hogan's Heroes. Everybody's dead on that. And I've seen them shows over and over and over again, and still about halfway through Hogan's Heroes, I always think, I wonder if they're going to make it back to camp before roll call. But they always make it.
Oh, Shopcat says that guy that played Hap is the one that he was thinking of.
Oh, okay. Hap Shaughnessy. Yeah. Mike Hammer, he's dead too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually went to that Christmas place, that Christmas story house, and they have his death mask there.
No kidding.
Yeah, Darren.
That's creepy.
McGavin. Yeah, it was. That's how I am thinking of Joe. Let's see.
I'm thinking of Joe.
Time to sing a song, he said.
Dalton, what a hoot.
Dalton, what a hoot.
Yeah. My favorite line from Dalton Humphrey is, those carolers are just asking for it.
Glenn says still alive. He just checked.
Oh, Fliver's signing off from Paris.
Oh, Paris. Wow.
Well, it's Paris, Canada. Don't get excited.
Hey, all right. We got one of them in Texas.
Yeah. Well, Fliver, we'll see you. Thanks for showing up. Happy New Year.
Joe says still watch Hogan's Heroes every night or two.
Oh, yeah.
Bugnut, I need to go, so I'll say goodnight, Randall. Oh, Bugnut's leaving.
Bugnut's taking off. Happy New Year. Have a good one. See you next time. Next time I have a show. Hogan's is like MASH. Yeah. We watch MASH while we eat our supper usually.
Yeah.
It's on 4 episodes.
Yeah, Clark says, see you in your vids, Fliver. Yeah, I'll see him on Instagram. We follow each other.
Yeah, Fliver, he's a good one for showing you how to do stuff the right way.
Ron Saga. It's funny all the real shop rats are here on Saturday night.
Saturday night. Yeah, Ron.
Yeah. Exclamation, I'm a different generation. I've been watching Chips in the A-Team. Yeah.
Yeah, Chips in the A-Team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd like that Magnum PI set I just got with the car and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Probably watches Magnum too.
Oh, yeah. Shopcat Industries. Good night, Fliver. Kelp's Garage. Thanks, guys. I'm bugging out.
All right.
Got a phone call to make. Okay.
Looking forward to seeing the next video, Bruce.
Yeah. Shopcat said bye to Bruce.
Mannix.
Yeah.
Boy, that's reaching back there.
There you go.
Had a cool car.
John Eaton, Happy New Year's. Cheers, John from Nova Scotia. He's saying Happy New Year's.
Okay, Happy New Year's, John John from Nova Scotia. I know exactly who you are.
Exclamation says Chips is hilarious for all the huge old American cars.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's some big boats on that.
Who was that fat detective? Remember him with the mustache?
Cannon,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cannon. Do you know that Cannon was Matt Dillon on the radio?
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've listened to that a couple of times.
Yeah. MASH used to be on all the time here, but now I just watch YouTube for the movies. Refuse to watch the news. Yeah, it's best not to watch the news.
Yeah.
Here, if you haven't watched the news in a while, I'll just catch you up real quick. People are awful. So that's all you need to know.
Yep. Because Mannix used to drive Challengers like I used to buy. Okay.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson says William Conrad. Oh, that was
William
Cannon's
Conrad,
name.
Cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And William Conrad used to do the Thanksgiving Day parade too.
Oh, cool.
Rockford.
Rockford, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Rockford. Boy, we get started on these old shows. We'll be here all night. Yeah.
Yeah. Rockford taught us all how to turn around.
Yeah. Yeah. Rockford told us, taught us how to turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. One thing you want to let your kids know is that when they take their driving test, don't do the Rockford turnaround because speaking from experience, they frown on that. Don't ask me why.
Joe says Happy New Year to John from a fellow Blue Noser.
Blue noser.
Glenn, TV is not what it used to be. Always watch reruns. Yeah.
You know, you're right. The TV is just pathetic. I can't even have it on in the room on what's the new shows and have it muted. And if you can't even stand to have a show on with the sound off, that's a bad show.
Yeah. Shopcat says news is scarier to me than any horror movie. LOL. Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right, Shep. Yeah.
Yeah. John Thompson moving on with the cab over KW.
Kenworth. Okay. Yeah. Moving on. Cab over. Okay.
Vigaz says Cannon always drove Continental Marks.
Yeah, he did. Cannon drove the really long Continental.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Joe, William Conrad was a freaking amazing voice. I heard him sing in a Christmas show once. Too bad he didn't sing more. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I never heard him sing.
Oh, Dobie Gillis.
Dobie Gillis. There you go. You're reaching back there a ways.
Yeah. His buddy was Gilligan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Glenn, William Conrad also narrated some of Rocky and Bullwinkle.
He did. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Okay.
Man, I used to be a big Rocky and Bullwinkle fan.
Yeah. Lou Mountcomb, Claude Atkins. Don't know who that is. Claude Atkins?
Claude Atkins. Oh, yeah, that was the semi show with the truck driver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the one with the monkey. It was a different one.
Huh. Vigaz says Maynard G. Krebs.
Maynard G. Krebs.
Don't know that one either.
Don't know that one.
Uh-uh.
Nope. Yep. John Thompson says yep.
He does? Oh, here we go. Claude balls. What's that? Cigar Captain says. Joe says, to explain Blue Noser, it's a term from us folks from Nova Scotia. If you are out in an easterly gale, you know what that's all out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your nose is turning blue. I see.
Nose is turning blue. Blue noser. Okay. Well, you learn something every day, don't you, Joe?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The monkey was clean. Yeah. Every which way but loose.
Yeah.
Good song, too.
Yeah. I saw that in the theater. BJ and the Bear. That's the one with the monkey.
Vigaz from Dobie Gillis's buddy. Big Daddy.
Oh, Maynard was Dobie's beatnik pal. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
He
all
was
right.
Gilligan, yeah.
Yeah, he was
His
Gilligan,
name was
right?
Maynard. Okay, yeah, okay. I got it now.
Isn't it funny?
Yeah, right.
We don't know any of these people's real name.
No.
Just Gilligan,
Yeah.
Mrs. Howell, whatever.
Yeah. Big Daddy 067 says right turn, Clyde.
Yeah, right turn, Clyde.
Yeah. Yep. Lou just said Maynard was Dobie's beatnik pal, just like he did. That's funny. Joe says scary. Shopcat, not anything to do with the blue nose. He's asking Joe that.
Oh, okay.
Joe, actually, it may be the other way around, Shopcat, but I'm not sure.
Cigar Captain, Sky King.
Sky King.
Yeah, with the twin. What was that? Twin Cessna or Beach or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about Sky King.
I know 5 o'clock high.
Sky King was a airplane, kind of a cowboy airplane show.
Oh, okay. This Yankee knows what a blue noser is. Just look on the back of a Canadian dime.
Canadian dime.
Cold Wars says plans to build another car now that the T is pretty much perfect.
Actually, Scott, I'm in the process of tearing it apart right now. The engine, anyways, trying to freshen it up a little bit. Man, I'd like to have another project. Of course, I think the only way for me to get another project is to finish this completely and sell it, because I just don't have the room to, do anything else. I have thought about getting a bike, because I'd have room to do both of those inside the garage. I'd love to get a mid 60s Honda Dream of some sort. And the ones that were on your show today, the little 250s and whatnot, man, I was drooling over those. A bike would be cool. Yeah, bike would be cool. The best motorcycle I ever had was a little Italian built Harley 250. And I thought it wasn't big enough. And I never had a motorcycle that was as good as that since.
Lou asked what your favorite car movie was. Lou, he asked what your favorite car movie was.
Favorite car movie. Oh, car movie. Jeez. That entails, I'm going to have to think about that. Favorite car movie.
Well, the easy answer is
Christine.
Yeah, I love Christine. What was that one with George Lucas's movie? You know what I mean? I can't think
American Graffiti.
Yeah,
that was good. I don't even know what went on in American Graffiti. I just know there was cars in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of pretty cars. Let's see.
Little Suzuki is sweet. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you have information on the Ford Model Ts, David Watts?
What kind of information would you want? I got some old books.
Lou says those dreams were cold pieces way back, not now. Askamation, Le Mans is a great car film. Steve McQueen, bugger all dialogue, and just lots of car stuff.
Yeah, I watched a thing about him making that Le Mans movie the other day. I watched it on YouTube.
Oh, you know what another great one is that it's a lot like that, is where there's like hardly any dialogue. The original Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, I lost something I was looking at here.
Bullet, Cigar Captain says, Joe says, hey, you have a shed. I'm envious. My workspace is the great outdoors.
Said at my brother's place. I actually, if it's nice outside, I prefer to be outside and working. But, I don't want to get rained on either.
John Thomas says, Grump, old relic on the Beachcombers vintage boat.
Beachcombers vintage boat. I don't know about that.
Bigaz says the movie Used Cars. That was a good one.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one.
Shopcat loved the show as a kid at John Thomas. Oh, okay. So it must have been a show.
Must have been a show.
Ron Osaga or Oska? I'm not really sure how to say that name. How about an overhead valve banger engine to put on a Speedster?
Man, I'd love that, Ron. Those overhead valve kits, were they Radios or whatever? They're like hen's teeth. The parts are just phenomenally expensive. Actually, all the parts for Model Ts are going up. All the bits and pieces. The prices are going up.
Shopcat says Ford versus Ferrari is pretty good, and Rush, even if the story is inaccurate. Yeah, I liked Ford versus Ferrari. Rush was that one I think Stallone put out. Shopcat says, yep, original Gone in 60 Seconds was way better than the sequel. Yes, it was. For sure. Lou says, Guy asked me if I knew where there are any 58 Furies. He was buying them for Christine. I knew some, but said nope because I knew what they were going to do with them. Yeah. Smash them up.
Yeah.
Shopcat, The Beachcombers was set on the coast of British Columbia, starring Bruno Garassi.
Wow. I'm not familiar with that at all.
Shop cat, good old. Oh, good call, Lou. Yeah.
You know, here in the States, we don't think anything exists outside our borders. So, you know, it's not not impossible to believe I would know that show.
Yeah. Glenn says American Graffiti, Bullet, Hot Rod, Ford versus Ferrari, California Kid is his top 5.
Oh, okay.
Movies, yeah. A lot of those were great. Asking Nation Grand Prix is good for the car bits, not so great for the story and romance. I don't know that one. Grand Prix.
Fred says price is going up because I'm building a Model T. Yeah, I think we're both in that same boat.
Yeah. Joe says all the parts for everything is going up.
Yeah.
Shopcat says Rush was not the Stallone movie. It was an F1 movie. Battle for 74 World's Driver Championship between Nicky Lauda and James Hunt. Oh, okay. Huh. Check that out.
Jay
Groviate.
Hi, Jay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Cold Wars. I have a barn full of guys arriving here to play music now, so I have to go. But I wanted to wish everyone a Happy New Year from me and Miss Frankers.
Oh, Happy New Year to you, Scott. And
Yeah.
man, you know what? I wish I was there to show you how little I know on guitar. That sounds like it'd be fun.
Yeah. Happy New Year. We had fun on his live too. I said
Yeah.
hi for you and all that. And
Oh,
it
okay.
was fun.
Good. Yeah, my son's one of your patrons because he just throws money around like it grows on trees.
Big Daddy O needs to watch the 70s safety video, Shake Hands with Danger. Great music and still use it at least once a year for the shop guys. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
B goes, Happy New Year, Scott. Love your show. Glenn Nickerson. Oh, film it, Scott, for next week's, please. Yeah. Shop Cat Industries. Right back at you, Frankers, Scott's. Cheers. Cold War Motors, thanks so much. Keep up the great work. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, all you guys are awesome.
Yeah. Eric Hutchins, Happy New Year, Scott. Joe, same to you and Frankers, Scott. Cold War Motors.
Yeah. That Cold War Motors, that's not very popular, is it?
No, I don't think it's got.
I don't think it's going to make it.
Yeah, we got too many people following him. That's too bad. I think he buys one more French car to turn it around.
Yeah.
John Thompson says, cheers, Scott.
Okay. I give it 6 months at the best. 15 years later, way too what? Way too dumb to quit.
Way too dumb to quit. Awesome. I've been called awful more than awesome. Yeah. Tell you, I'm excited about that.
I'll tell you, Scott,
Good.
being dumb does have its advantages. People don't ask you a lot of questions. And, you know, and if you do something stupid, they expect it. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. I think yours updates quicker than mine.
Does mine update quicker?
I am excited about that Buick they started on, though. That is a cool car.
That is a cool car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never have to play dumb if you're dumb. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
this is true.
At least Cold Motors can what?
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
Oh, ride my coattails. Yeah. You know, I've been trying to help Scott out there all I can. But, you know, there's only so much I can do. So, you know, he's going to have to step it up.
Oh, yeah. Eric said, okay. Yeah, that just came on. Okay.
I've been trying to steal Dean away from him. You know, I've made a few offers, but, you know, he just won't work for that little money.
Joe says, I worked on a job for almost 20 years with that mantra, Randall. I rarely got asked to do anything. There you go.
You know, Joe, I found out early in my career that if you tell somebody that you know how to do something, they keep asking you to do it. So don't do that.
Yeah. Shopcat Randall, you can only help those who help themselves.
Yeah, there you go.
Cold Wars, haha, Dean will work for beer, though. There you go.
Beer's expensive.
It
How
is,
can you afford to pay him?
especially Canadian beer?
Yeah.
Shopcat Randall, the problem is you offered Dean money. He works for beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
David Watts, how many Ford T's were built in France and how were they different? I know that flathead V8s were sold to Simca until the 60s.
Yeah. Yeah. I've kind of read something about that flathead V8 deal. I don't know how many went to France, but I know they're, you know, I don't know if a lot of the trucks and stuff got in there probably during World War I and probably weren't brought back. But I don't know how many, like touring cars and stuff were over there.
Lou says the Vettet had the flathead 60.
Yeah, I'm a little foggy on that French flathead V8, but I know it was used a lot. So, oh,
37.
37, we're going downhill.
Not too bad though. Most people ask the dummies for life advice and they follow it, Glenn says.
Yeah, you're right, Glenn.
Oh, Shopcat. I had no idea about French flatheads. Yeah, me either.
I think the French flathead was used, you know, unceremoniously in like cement mixers and stuff. I think I might be way off about that.
Ben says we are slowing down.
We're slowing down. Yeah. Yeah. If I was that guy on the Christian channel that asked for money, I probably should have done it a while ago,
Yeah.
because if I was saving up for another jet, I don't think there's enough of us left to buy one.
Yeah. Well, at the end, if you pass the hat to make it stop,
Yeah,
you might make some money.
There you go.
We're coming up on 2 hours.
I think you're right, Kyle. I think them flatheads were made up into the 90s.
Fred says, Ben, we're getting old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all getting old. We're all getting old, but it beats the alternative.
Bigas says the flathead could have been sold as an industrial engine.
I think you're right. That's what I was saying, that they ran cement mixers and generators and stuff like that. I don't think they had a real fancy career. They're a good motor. After they got them all figured out, they're a good motor.
Oh. Ben says this is the part of the telephone where the telethon where the phones aren't ringing.
Yeah. Ring our phones.
Joe says, according to Wikipedia, used by Simca in France until 61, and then Brazil until 64 for cars until 90. In the Simca, Unic, Marmon, that's a lot of French stuff. Military truck.
Military truck. Yeah, that's a lot of French stuff. Okay.
Ron says, what was the T-kit sent overseas that you built with wood frame rails you had to supply called? You had to supply called.
You had to supply. Oh, man, I don't know, Ron. I don't have a vast knowledge of anything that went overseas. Well, I don't have a vast knowledge of anything, but yeah. I know you could buy just chassis and then have some coach builder put on whatever you wanted.
Adrian says, good night, guys. Happy New Year to you, Randy.
Happy New Year to you, Adrian.
Good night, dear.
I'll send him home here pretty soon.
Lou, last flathead engine sold in the U.S. was the 65 Rambler American.
Oh, okay. That doesn't surprise me.
Ben says, good night, Adrian. Because I had a 47 F100 pickup, bought it for $50 off the original owner. It was the best truck I ever owned until my younger brother sold it when I was out of town. Oh man,
that hurts. Sold it when you were out of town.
47 F100, that'd be cool.
Wow, that would be cool. Yeah, I'm noticing that all the vehicles from my childhood that I would just walk by and not pay any attention to, are worth a fortune now.
Oh, for sure. Glenn, the French flatheads in the U.S., I think H&H was a bunch. The flathead section named bodies frowned on them for racing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Joe, I have two Ford 8BA flatheads. One is completely rebuilt. I hope to live long enough to actually get put in something.
Oh, well, that'd be great, Joe.
Because never saw a dollar. Dang.
Oh man, it must be a quiet Thanksgiving.
Carter, you could still buy new Mopar flathead 6-cylinder from the dealer in the mid 80s here.
Oh, the old six from the 50s cars. Is that what you're talking about, Kyle? Man, them were bulletproof.
Really?
We had one. We had a 51 Plymouth when I was a kid. I thought it was the ugliest thing I'd ever saw in my life, but you know, it would always start and run. Used them in combines. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. You could rely on them.
Yeah.
You know, a combine's something you just fire it up and it just runs all day.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
sure.
it doesn't get any rest.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, they did idle smooth, Joe. And the flathead eights from GM. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, Buick and all them flathead eights, they all ran smooth.
Because I bought a 57 Dodge with a flat 5 with a stick. I beat the hell out of it.
Yeah. 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 I wish I had all those cars I beat the hell out of. I wouldn't be sitting here doing a live YouTube, I'll tell you that. I'd be on some beach with cocaine and hookers. Man.
Yeah, it's amazing what they're getting out of stuff.
Wow. Yeah. The prices of things now are just unreal. Even cars that are just 4-doors and stuff, you know, that were just farmer cars.
Yeah, I was talking to the boss about that.
And butter tarts.
Yeah.
Right, Fred.
And they were talking about, so many of them just rotted in the ground because nobody cared about them. So
Nobody
now they're
cared.
Rare. So
Yeah, now
more
they're
expensive.
rare.
Yeah.
Well, when I was a kid and something quit on you just walked home and let the county come get it.
Yeah. I lost count at about 120 cars I've had on the road. Some I want back, others not so much.
Not so much.
Joe says.
Yeah. Oddly enough, one of the best cars I ever owned was a Saab.
Yeah. That was
87 Saab.
That was a great car. Yeah.
That was a fantastic car. And then I owned a 93 Saab, and it was the biggest piece of shit I ever owned in my life.
It sure was.
And the key to that being between 87 and 93, GM bought them out.
Who says Buick was overhead valve from 32?
Yeah. Yeah, Buick was over after 32. Okay, I can believe that.
John Thomas, Ontario 66 C30 rotted up to the door handles, Kyle.
Runs like a charm.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Run when parked.
Yeah, oh yeah, everything ran when
And everything ran when parked.
Seen a lot of engines that ran when pulled too.
Yeah. I don't know about where all you guys live, but there's always a Facebook marketplace for a 67 Camaro, and it's usually about $12,000.
Yeah.
And you look at the picture, and it's a firewall and a VIN number.
Bigaz says, I managed to buy 400 plus cars buying and selling, made enough to get by. I don't have a dime from it. Ben Johnson, I ran when I parked it.
I ran when I parked it. Yeah.
Fred, second car was a Spitfire. Nice. Broke down first day. Oops.
I missed
that car. Good luck with the MGB. Thank you.
Yeah. Nothing like buying a car that some pissed off union guy is working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a Spitfire though. Those things are cool.
Yeah,
No
no low
ballers,
ballers. I
yeah.
know what I got. Yeah,
Everybody does.
yeah, I know what you got too.
Yeah.
Right, Big Daddy O.
Yeah. See that on there. And if
Oh
it's still
man.
up, then it's still available. I will not respond to is this still
Yeah.
available. I see that all the time.
Yeah, I like the ones where they put the ad up and then give you all the rules when they won't respond.
Yeah.
How about if I'm gonna buy it? Are you gonna let me talk to you then?
Yeah. Yep.
It's a good form of entertainment.
It is. Joe, I owned a couple of rare cars. They actually ran when I turned the key. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think I've got the last car I'm gonna have, so yeah. Well, it's getting late. How many guys are on there?
36. You're not
36 with nothing better to live for.
bad.
Man. Sorry, guys.
Bought my tea on Marketplace last July. Nice.
Did you? Hope you got a good price. Bought it on market. I got my tea off Marketplace when I bought it. I got it over in Illinois, and it was sitting in a bunch of trees.
Because says I used to buy those ran when they parked at cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still do.
I still
Lou.
do.
Lou says I still do. Yeah. Great entertainment.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It doesn't seem that long ago to me that you could get a truck for $100. You know, it wasn't the best thing, but it ran enough to get it home and put a new set of points in it.
Yeah. Joe, that's rough. We always bought spares. Clark, make it 35. I got up at 3:30 this morning. Wow.
Oh, okay, Clark.
Wow.
Happy New Year to you. Yeah.
Because my last Miata I drove, my last Miata I'm driving now is a Marketplace car. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's deals on there.
Can't beat a Miata though. Those
Yeah.
things are great.
I don't know what some people are thinking though when they're selling some of that stuff. It's comical,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Well, dollar signs that shouldn't be in their eyes are definitely there. Oh, Clark says, see ya, have a great New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Clark. Oh, you're always there. Always appreciate the support. What's he say? Good ones got away. Is that what Glenn said?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
And Happy New Year's, guys. I'm dropping off. My 10-year-old is tired of listening to us.
Oh, you should make him stay up another 10 minutes just for the joy of it. We'll see you, Ben. Happy New Year.
Fred says, how many guys here build model kits? Coming in handy when buying cars on Marketplace. Comes in handy when buying.
I've got a couple, but I haven't built them.
Oh, Biga says it's tough to buy a nice rot-free Miata. Yeah, I suppose.
I suppose. Yeah.
Guys drive those till they drop. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. They probably run the body off of Miata, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, Big Daddy says Miata
Buy a
buy
real
a real
car.
car.
Now.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We don't want to restart the Miata War of 1978.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I checked my time, but let me look again. This phone never gives me the right damn time.
Fred says, my tea, half parts and no instructions.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think we're going to just slow it down and get ready for bed. Although it is Saturday night, I usually stay up another 20 extra minutes
Oh, yeah.
on Saturday night.
Hey. You got to get it in when you can.
Yeah.
Wouldn't really know, never owned one. Oh, the Miatas, yeah. Shop Cat. I had over 250, but had to thin the collection down when we just moved. Only 8 large Home Depot moving boxes full now.
Oh,
Wow, that's a lot of kits.
boy, when I saw that old Ford pickup leave your yard there, Shop Cat, I I about broke into tears.
Oh, gee.
Man, I mean, I hate to pick that scab, but I was really hoping you'd get that one going. So, well, I sure appreciate it, guys. It's been fun. We'll do this again sometime, maybe towards summer,
Oh, yeah.
something like that. So, thanks a lot for showing up. Man, I miss that truck. I'll bet you do. All right. Thanks, guys. And everybody have a happy new year. And we'll see you the next time, okay? Yeah, you're all welcome. Let's see. Let me see. How do I do this? Is it shut off? Nope.
Well,
Fully old grandpa thing. Am I still on?
Am I still
on? Okay.
We're going to be here till
All right.
next New Year's.
Good night, guys. Bye.